What up? What up? It's your boy, Jack Mills, aka Jack the Mortgage Guy. I'm back. I got this credit course. It's going to teach you about credit. This is part one. This is going to be a long class. This is part one. It's going to teach you about credit and business credit. All right, I'm about to log in and share my screen with y'all. Here we go. Let's move some things around. All right, credit basics. Let me go back. Let me go back. All right, back in the day, before I was a lender, I had an online credit repair business back in 2016. And that's when my branch manager reached out to me and we started doing business. And then he talked me into being a loan officer. He said, come on to the dark side. No, I'm joking with y'all. But yeah, and I'm gonna teach y'all about credit. This is a course, and I'm gonna teach y'all how to fix your credit, like how the credit repair companies do it. Or because anything that a credit repair company's doing, you could do yourself. But what happens is most people they have jobs, they life and they have a family, they have kids, a job, they don't have time to really do what I'm about to show y'all. But yeah, you can fix your own credit. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Well, this is part one. And A1 Credit, that's my brand that I started back in 2016. Credit basis and understanding reports. Believe it or not, your credit score matters. A lot of people, I mean, I did it, man. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm gonna show you something. I didn't have good credit. I'm 52. I didn't have good credit until I started around that time with the credit repair company online. So that was in 2016. So I was like early 40s when I started having good credit. So it's never too late, y'all. It's never too late. Don't let no one tell you that. Your credit matters. All right. The credit score is a three-digit number. The higher your score, that means you're at low risk to these lenders. That's what they're doing. Look at your credit score, and I guess they are kind of judging. Well, they're judging your credit habits. So you're at lower risk. If you have a lower credit score, more risk. Why it matters? All right, when you buy a home or a car, you know your score, you're gonna have a higher rate. When you rent an apartment, the landlords, they're gonna check your score. A lot of y'all know that. When you start a business, these lenders are gonna look at your credit report. When you get a job, some of these jobs, they check your credit. But that sucks though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna skip some of this stuff. Let's see. All right, you can check your credit report. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here, y'all. All right, this is a breakdown of your credit score. Now you got that FICO, and then you have Vantage. A lot of your lenders, they use FICO. We use a FICO score, but we use a mortgage score. Vantage score, that is that Credit Karma. That Credit Karma is Vantage score. That's not a fake score. Everybody thinks it's a fake score. No, it's just a system that they use. It's called Vantage scoring. All right, these are the factors of your FICO score and Vantage scoring. this is the same factor. This is the same factor with this advantage scoring. You got that payment history. It's 35% of your credit score. So that is most of your credit score. So when y'all get these late payments, or even when you pay your bills on time, whatever's on your credit report, you're gonna gain, your credit score is gonna go up. But when y'all miss, let's say y'all go over 30 days late, that's why your credit score drops a lot. Because I've seen people with 800 credit score, they get one 30-day late, and their credit score will drop about 50 to 100 points. But if you're around like 650 and you get a late payment, it'll probably drop about, it's still gonna drop about 15 to 20, maybe even 30. And that's 35% of your credit score, that payment history. So basically, all you gotta do is pay your bills on time. That's it. Credit utilization, that's 30%. That's just basically keep your credit cards low, the balance on them. They say 30%. I say 10%. Do 10%. Get them down to 10%. And you'll get the max out of your credit score. Length of credit, that's the credit age, 15%. That's how long you've had credit. The only thing you can do really is wait it out. Just wait it out. Or, I mean, you could go to a friend or a family member and become an authorized user on their credit card, but they have to be responsible because if they take a late payment, their credit score is going to drop and your credit score is going to drop. So it's kind of iffy on that. It could be a gift and a curse because I've seen it happen. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen people jack their credit up trying to buy a house and they had authorized users, like using their families, their moms, and they didn't pay that credit card, and their credit score dipped. So you gotta be careful with that authorized user. Let's see. Credit mix, that's just a mixture of your whatever's on your credit profile, like loans, credit cards, mortgages. See, the computer, the algorithm, it's gonna read, it's gonna read you, okay, when it reads all your credit report, these algorithms, it's going to be looking to see if you have a loan, installment loan, or utilization of your credit cards or a mortgage loan. You want all these different types of credit that's going to make up your credit score too, that 15%. I mean, that 10%, my bad. That 10%. New credit, that's the inquiries on your credit. Every time you apply for credit, your credit score dips a little bit, maybe like 5 to 10 points. That's new credit. That's 10% of your credit score. And them inquiries, they only stay on your credit report 2 years. Inquiries is only on your credit report 2 years, but they only affect your credit score 1 year. That's it. So after 1 year, it don't really hurt your credit score that much. All right, what's next? What's next? All right, it's pretty much the same. Okay, this is an example of say how to use a credit card. Okay, imagine you have two credit cards with a 5,000 total credit and you're using 4,000. That means your utilization is 80%. That's too high. It's going to really hurt your score. Now you want to pay it down to 500. That's 10%. Like I was saying, that 10% or lower is going to get you the max. It's going to get you the max on your credit score. All right, quick tips. Always pay on time, even one late payment. Like I was saying, a late payment gonna drop your credit score a lot. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. Credit utilization, 30%, but I would say 10%. Don't close old credit cards. They help with your credit history. Try not to close old credit cards. It's going to impact your credit history. Limit hard inquiries. There's too many credit checks. Don't get too many credit checks. Mix it up. It goes back to the credit mix. Credit cards, auto loans, student loans, mortgages. It's all going to help your credit score. And your credit score is it's a mindset shift. It isn't just a number. It's a tool to help you build wealth, buy freedom, and unlock better financial opportunities. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I didn't have good credit till I was in my 40s. I didn't care. Uh, because one thing we wasn't taught, they didn't teach it in school, they didn't teach credit in school. Because I know I was not taught about credit. And most people are not taught about credit, man. They need to really teach that in school and how it's important. All right. I'm about to wrap it up. I'm gonna do different parts to this, but this is how to read a credit report. You're gonna have Experian. There's three credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They're all different. They're all in different states. I want to say you got one in Atlanta, Georgia, Texas, and Pennsylvania. I'm not sure which ones, but yeah, they're in three different states, man. So sometimes when you're disputing, you got to go through all three credit bureaus. All right, what is a credit report? Each credit bureau, like I was saying, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and they can report different. That's why sometimes when you look at your credit reports with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, it might be different. The scores might be different. Some of the information might be different because a lot of these lenders, like I'll give you an example. A lot of these buy here, pay here car lots. A lot of them, if you notice, if you went to a buy here, pay here and it's reporting, it's only on one credit report. That's it. It might be on TransUnion, but it might not be on Experian and Equifax. That's why your credit score is different on all three credit bureaus. It could be different, or even that data. Remember, I was talking about the algorithms. The algorithms look at all that data, and that's how they determine your credit score. It's looking at the late payments, it's looking at how many inquiries, it's looking at everything, the algorithm. All right, I'm gonna stop here. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all about this personal information. That's the first thing you want to do is check your personal information. You want to make sure your name is right, your address, your date of birth, social security number. And the reason why it matters because, okay, by the Fair Credit Reporting Act, your credit report has to be 100% accurate. There can't be no mistakes. It says right here, mistakes, you cannot have no mistakes on your credit report. If there's a mistake on your credit report, that means it could be hurting your credit score. So by law, if they don't fix these mistakes, y'all can sue the credit bureaus. That's why you want to check your personal information. And if you see the addresses and names and you don't recognize it, dispute it. Dispute it. Just let them know. Call up the credit bureau. You can call the credit bureaus up on these personal information. You can call them up or you can write them and let them know, hey, this is not my address. This is not where I work. This is not my social. This was my name is spelt wrong. Your name can't even be spelt wrong. And that is it for part one. Yeah, like this course, man, it's like 100, it's almost 200 pages. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm gonna make another video next week. Part two, fix your credit. Yeah, fix your credit with Jack Mills, aka Jack, the mortgage guy. I got you. Peace.